going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. I am Just.that.officer, and I'm going to show you guys how police field test drugs. So, as police officers, of course, one of our job functions is to get drugs off the streets. So most of the time that happens when we are pulling vehicles over, we find drugs. When we are searching subjects on the street, walking down the street, so forth, that's when we usually find drugs. Unless, of course, you're in an undercover unit and you set up buy deals and so forth. We can go on and on and on. Basically, how do we know those are drugs? How do we in fact know that those are drugs and make arrest based on that? Do we just look at it and say, yep, that is definitely cocaine? Now, most of the time, we're pretty much right. We are trained on what to look for, so we know and expect that to be that certain drug. But can we just go off of that? Legally, can we just say, yep, that's definitely cocaine, and just arrest that person? No, you got to make sure. What happens if you arrest somebody for a little baggie that's, you're like, that is definitely cocaine, and ends up being just baking powder? Yeah, maybe they were trying to sell to somebody as cocaine, which is pretty messed up, man. But yeah, you got to make sure. So how do we make sure? How do we know that these drugs are the drugs? How do we test them? Well, basically, you're just going to take your finger, stick it in the bag, put it in your gums, give it a good old taste test. And that's how you know. All right, guys, all joking aside, this is how we test the drugs. That's right, tackle box. So this is where I keep all of my drugs. Wait. I'm sorry. Just gave away my secret. That's where I keep all my drugs. Oh man.
I need your urine.
This is where I keep my drug test kits. Man, I really got to be more clear on this wording here. But this is a drug test kits. These are the kits that we use. I'm going to show you them. So this one, for example, this is how they come in these little bags here. They're called quick check little test kits. You find the one that's matching what you think that drug is, what it appears to be. And so for this one, for instance, this is a meth and ecstasy quick check kit. So there you go. That right there tells you what test kit this one is for. So inside here, you have two tubes. Now, one of these tubes come out. You put the stuff in here, right? So whatever it is, you got your meth. So you'll just need a tiny little bit. You don't need much. So you'll take a little bit of that, whether you're using a knife or you're using a cotton swab. You'll put it in there, close this up, and then you snap both sides, shake it up, and then whatever color is on this label, that's the color it needs to turn. All right, if it turns that color, you have a positive field test kit. It really is just that simple. So this marijuana test kit will turn orange. Once you crack everything, put a little bit of weed in there, it will turn orange, and that'll tell us that it's positive for marijuana. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you a quick video just showing you how we test these drugs on the side of the road. How do we make sure that these drugs are the drugs that we think they are and that we say they are? So that is how we do it. It's very simple. Put those drugs in there, crack each side, positive or negative. Well, guys, I hope the video was helpful. I hope it answered any questions you might have had. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you. Wait a minute. You're not subscribed? Yeah, go hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, hit that like button anyways, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.